If we don't start training the younger generation to take over these jobs, corporate America is going to be in trouble. And that's one of the reasons that as we were working on the book, we said, you know, it will give you the competitive advantage if you look at all 4 generations and what makes each of us special in the marketplace.
Ties to Tattoos is a book that describes how to attract, motivate, and retain the 4 generations. We have traditionalists who are in their 60s right now not leaving the job market because of cost of health care. Health care is ever rising, and so they need to stay in the job market. You walk into Walmart, they're greeting us because they're getting benefits. Baby boomers, they're staying in the job market because their 401k is now a 201k. And so that's because of the recession we're seeing right now. I'm almost 41 years old. What that means is we cost more. So in the downturn in economy right now, companies, as an HR professional, we're going to look at our employee base and we're going to say, you know what, I'm going to get rid of those employees who are over 40, and they're protected by the Older Workers Act. And so they're going to be the first ones they're going to let go. And right now, it's really key as we're looking at the change in the economy, and we're telling the younger workforce they have to learn to communicate, and they have to learn to communicate with the tie generation, and that generation, which is in their 50s and 60s, has to learn to communicate with the tattoo generation because they believe in freedom of expression.
Sherri Elliott's presentation, based on her book Ties to Tattoos, is really spot on when it comes to the realities of the workplace today.
Some of the creative ideas that she put out as far as how to motivate them and reward them and keep them engaged, I thought was really neat.
My company is hiring younger and younger employees, and so I want to try to fit into their world so that they'll think I'm cool.
Sherri, a leading voice in helping companies understand and successfully overcome the challenges of a multi-generational workforce. She is a senior professional in human resources with an associate designation in risk management with over 15 years of corporate experience. Cited for her insightful research as well as her ability to translate that knowledge into useful and practical advice for leaders. Sherri has become a sought-after speaker and leader in the HR community. Ties to Tattoos focuses on turning generational differences into a competitive advantage.
My daughter, who worked for me when I was the VP of HR and Risk for Snelling, I fired her 3 times. 3, not once, twice, 3, and you know what? Shame on me. What that meant for me is having one of my employees who couldn't show up to work on time. She text messaged 3,800 messages a month, and that was 6 years ago. So that was a lot back then, and they didn't have that all-inclusive package with Verizon. So it was really nice when I got those $800 bills every month. There was a few challenges in understanding why we'd find her asleep at her desk, why she was bored, and why she was caught reading a book at one of our branch offices. She said, "Mom, I'm not motivated. There was nothing for me to do. I got my work done, and I was bored." And so if someone wasn't constantly motivating this younger generation, I realized I couldn't be the only parent/employer who was experiencing this. I decided to start looking at some of my clients and asking them, did they see this? Are they talking the same language, or are they missing the mark?
This is the German Coast Guard.
We're thinking.
What are you thinking about?
Where HR and the senior level executive team needs to understand, are they talking the same language?
Understanding generational issues is one of the best new tools for resolving conflicts and boosting productivity. Sherri Elliott-Yeary offers innovative ways to recruit, reward, manage, motivate, train, and retain, all within a generationally diverse workplace.